You guys remember Jake Paul? Famous boxer Jake Paul, brother of other famous boxer Logan Paul. Remember him? Yeah, back in 2017, Jake Paul was dominating YouTube, and he wasn't just dominating YouTube, he was dominating the rap game. Because back in 2017, Jake Paul released his hit song, It's Everyday Bro, and kicked off a hilarious domino effect on the rest of YouTube. It's quite possibly the best, worst song I've ever heard. Jakey Pauly and his Team 10 set out to make a rap song and failed miserably. It was ridiculed on YouTube, on Twitter, on literally every social media platform possible. Most people who were using the internet at the time were aware of Jake Paul and his hilariously awful music. That was 2017 though. That was a while ago when you think about it, and music, just like YouTube, has evolved since then. Now, I might be a bit of a boomer here, but I think music has gotten worse since 2017. Listen, just listen to the popular songs from then, listen to the popular songs from now. Just, hey, I'm just the messenger here. I mean, seriously, the meta in music nowadays is kind of like boring. Like the most experimentation, the most original act we have now is 100 gecs, which that's not a good sign. But nonetheless, though, music has evolved. YouTube has evolved, which means YouTuber music has also evolved. Hey there, really quick, if you want to look at some statistics real quick, here they are. It says that a ton of people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. I know you're sick of hearing it, but I don't get sick of telling you because that number is still really high. So please, if you get to the end of the video and you enjoy, please subscribe. It helps me so much. Thank you. Now, please enjoy the video. So like I was talking about, the age of diss tracks is over. Goodbye, good riddance. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Diss tracks were extremely popular back in that Jake Paul era of YouTube. YouTubers would have beef with each other, and so they would settle it with some hilariously just awful, terribly written, bad diss tracks. It made for great entertainment, but not for the reasons they wanted it to. I remember Rice Gum would write a diss track, I think, every other video because so many people hated him. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, KSI, the Sidemen, all of them made diss tracks, sometimes against like each other. Like the Sidemen would make diss tracks against each other. I didn't watch them, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. The only thing I know about the Sidemen is from Vicstar because Tommy in it is a Vicstar simp. But nonetheless, that was a different age of YouTube. The juggernauts of the platform dissing each other in the whitest rap songs you could ever find. We're past that. We've progressed past the need for diss tracks. So then what? Honestly, I mean, music on YouTube sort of took a dip, at least from the way I saw it. There wasn't as much of it, honestly, in 2019, even, late 2018. The whole YouTuber music thing had started to die off. I think maybe YouTuber creativity had started to die off. The Minecraft meta was growing, and eventually I think that's what leads to now, where these Minecraft YouTubers want more creative fulfillment, and so they start going after other creative outlets such as music. And so that's a very specific example, and that goes for one Wilbur Soot. He has some of the best music ever made by like somebody solely on YouTube. He's been doing it since 2019, but he didn't really take off. His music didn't get popular really until this year, 2020, the year of our Lord. So Wilbur, obviously, he's probably my favorite example of how YouTuber music has gotten better. It's always, all three of his songs are always pretty good. They're well written. It's not a terrible trap beat with a British guy trying his hardest to rap. No, it's his own musical composition. It's his own guitar chords. It's his own like legitimate singing. It's good music, if not at times a little bit cringy though. I mean, it can't be 100%. And so I just think he's a good example because it's good. It's because he actually likes music. You could tell that the music from YouTubers back in 2017 was so soulless and not good. So it's refreshing to see a YouTuber now actually go into this other creative lane and be good at it because that's what they enjoy doing. So the second biggest example, and the most controversial one I would say, is one Corpse Husband. Now, I don't have an opinion on Corpse Husband. I really don't. I really don't. Okay, I do. His music isn't good. It's better. It's better than the awful rap music from yesteryear, but it's it's still not amazing. It's a step in the right direction, but a very small step. I can understand the appeal. I can understand how it's popular, and it makes sense that it's popular. I mean, it's not for me. He clearly went into it with a target audience. Whether or not that target audience is a good one to target. Look, I'm not saying Corpse is doing anything. He knows his audience, but it's still not a good look to be having 13-year-old girls singing "Choke Me Like You Hate Me When You Fuck." But either way, I don't really care too much about his music. A lot of people like genuinely dislike it, and I don't like it. I can't say I actively dislike it. Like, I don't want to listen to it, but I don't actively like want it turned off if it ever gets turned on for some godforsaken reason. So yeah, I mean, Corpse obviously really popular right now, still riding that Among Us wave to the friggin' moon. And so I assume that he'll be making more music if he's in the right mindset, because I think that's what he enjoys doing more than anything else. And I'll have a video coming out within maybe the next week or so, going over Corpse Husband and his music and his YouTube career a little more in depth. But yeah, he just he makes music, and I think that's where his heart is at. So I'm not gonna sit here and rag on him for making it, because it's a step up from making music just for more money, for better marketing, so you can go on tour and get money from that. It's like all creative things. If you go into it for the money, you're not going to get the money. But if you go into it because you love it, then the money will find you. That's what I've been told. I'll keep you updated. But yeah, those are the two biggest examples of YouTuber music right now. And I mean, listen to some Wilbur Soot, listen to some Corpse Husband, and then compare it to Jake Paul and Rice Gum, and let me know which one you think is better. There were two good diss tracks from the old days of YouTuber music. I say the old days, from 2 years ago, really. That was, and I'm gonna sound really white, but it was iDubbbz's diss track on Rice Gum and PewDiePie's diss track on T-Series. They were both very well made. Don't hate me. So yeah, on this channel I talk about how YouTube has evolved, how entertainment has evolved, and I guess now how music has evolved. This whole channel is about just the evolution of things, the study of this video platform, because I just find it so interesting how fast and yet how slow things change on here, how sudden and how slow it can be. Some things about YouTube feel the exact same as they did 5 years ago, but some things feel very, very different. I'm going to be going a lot more in depth on so many topics that I actually would enjoy talking about, and I hope you guys will be there to listen to me rant about people who will never know I exist. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Obviously, I love when people subscribe. It makes me want to hug them after we both get the vaccine, because I'm not about that. But yeah, check out another video. I'll see you guys in the next one.